In tonight's Hot Topic Tuesday, summer is around the corner and we're talking about safety. Joining me now is Dr. Peter Kang, Associate Medical Director with UPMC Go Health Urgent Care. So, thanks for being here, first of all.
Thanks for having me.
And as a provider for an urgent care, what are the top reasons patients go in when it comes to this season?
So in central Pennsylvania, we're blessed with beautiful summers, so people want to be outside. So we typically see illnesses and injuries associated with being outside. Heat-related illnesses like heat exhaustion, sunburn, insect bites, tick bites, mosquito bites, and orthopedic injuries from those increased outdoor activities like sprains, strains, and minor fractures.
And speaking of those high-risk tick bites, there are many diseases that can come in our area. We have deer ticks, right? And then we also have a few other common ticks. What are the diseases that come with them?
Yeah, so in Pennsylvania, we have several different types of ticks. We most commonly think of the deer ticks because that is the most infamous one that transmits Lyme disease. We also have dog ticks, and we also have Lone Star ticks, and both those types of ticks can transmit disease. Now in Pennsylvania, from January through April, the tick PA Research Lab identified that about 40% of all ticks are carrying some type of infectious pathogen. So we just have to be careful about Lyme disease, other tick-borne related illnesses like alpha-gal syndrome, as well as ehrlichiosis, babiosis, etc.
And the one, is that the one, the alpha-gal with the beef? Is that the one that?
Yeah, so alpha-gal syndrome is really interesting. So when the Lone Star tick bites you, it will transmit a sugar molecule called alpha-gal. Our immune system reacts to that by creating an immune response appropriately. However, that same sugar molecule can be found in small trace amounts in certain products we consume like dairy and meat. So when we consume those foods, our immune system inappropriately triggers an immune response, which then is an allergic response because there's not really an infection it's trying to fight. And that allergic response can be something mild like hives or a rash, or it can be something more serious like anaphylaxis, which requires immediate medical attention.
Best way to protect ourselves?
Best way to protect ourselves, especially from ticks, and I know it's challenging because it's nice out, is to wear long sleeve shirts and long pants. Wearing light colored pants and shirts are best because it allows us to see those dark colored ticks.
Of course, check yourself and then remove the tick entirely. Make sure everything's...
Yes, and if you see a tick attached to you, try to remove it immediately.
Another big thing, hydration. During this time of year, we're getting some warmer days, and most people think, oh, I'm hydrated, but not necessarily.
Yeah, so what's interesting is hydration is a symptom of thirst is a symptom of dehydration. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure we're consuming enough water before thirst sets in. So making sure we're drinking enough water can help you prevent those heat-related illnesses and injuries we see. And
then final question. Everybody's barbecuing outdoors. We're into that season. Need to be careful with food safety.
We do. So the general recommendation I have for everyone is make sure you keep warm foods warm, cold foods cold. Also, when you're grilling, especially with those steel wire grill brushes we see, make sure you're checking the grill to make sure no remnants of that steel is on that grill, because the last thing you want to do is accidentally ingest a piece of steel. Indeed.
Thank you so much for these tips, and thank you for joining us tonight. And then stick around for Hot Topic Plus, which will be on tomorrow, and we'll have more details on how you can stay safe during the summer season.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.